Ready? So we're doing the Man of Steel watch along. I mean, Batman versus Superman. My bad. I just saw the movie yesterday. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. It's on his channel. On it. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, check him out. And we're gonna do the Batman versus Superman Ultimate Edition. If anyone's asking why not the regular, because the regular is like Josh Whedon, Justice League. But yeah, here it is, just the Blu-ray. Show you guys real quick. So show you guys mine. Boom. All right, I'm gonna put it in. Ultimate Edition. Nice.
My Man of Steel needs a slipcover.
Oh, nice. So let me make sure. Yep. There's 1 second. I'll be right back.
I guess so, because 18 had the rock and stuff, right? I was thinking about it.
Okay, just make sure it's not too loud. All right, just give me 1 second. What's up? Yeah, I'm gonna be right back.
Hey, what's up, Ian Agressian? Yeah, it was good. I saw you in the David Aqua's Grand Theft Auto live stream.
I'm back. Sorry about that. I just had to make sure everything was fine. Ready on? Did you press the play button yet?
Not quite yet. I'm gonna send Kal-El a link.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think I already sent him the link. I sent him and sent him master, so I think he's good. So yeah, you send it to him if you want to. Man.
And I'll put it in the chat if someone else wants to.
Yeah, and I think I will too, real quick. I'll be right back. And I'll post it in the Discord. So.
Anyone who come on, the link is in the chat.
Yeah, and if they don't, that's on them. I'm just gonna go have a good time. So. Whenever you're ready, let me know so we can start the movie. Oh, I can't even lie. Watching this even on my board, it actually looks good. Can't even lie.
Are you ready to? Yeah. Are you ready to play yours?
Yeah, are you ready? Let's do it on go. Then officially we hit the play button. So officially, 3. You ready?
2. Wait. Hold on.
You do the countdown, okay? Just say 3, 2, 1, go. Then when on go, we just press the button. We'll have play, okay?
Hold on, we got a guess.
I got you.
What's up?
What's up?
You're muted.
Muted.
Sorry.
All right, there we go. What's up?
I didn't even notice that.
All right.
It happens. So
Yeah, it happens a lot. How you guys doing?
doing good.
Good.
That's good to hear.
Okay.
How's your night going?
You do the countdown. We'll do it on go. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. On my count.
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3, play.
All right, it's playing now.
What you guys gonna watch?
The ultimate cut of Batman v Superman.
Cool. Hope you enjoy it.
You haven't seen it?
No, I haven't.
Yep.
Cool.
Do you mind spoilers?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
I don't mind.
All right.
So how's your night going, Dimension Scott?
Say that again.
How's your night going?
Oh, it's been going good. How you been doing?
That's good. I've been good, thank you.
Oh, Henry boy, you do realize that Thomas Wayne and Martha are both played by Negan and Maggie from The Walking Dead?
Yep. Honestly, I'm not a big Walking Dead person, but I kind of knew because I'll tell you this: with that happening, Zack Snyder's plan was going to be eventually when they do the Flash movie, at least Flashpoint. It was going to be with the Flash movie, but that movie would have been more like Flashpoint. And what was going to happen is that in a different universe, actually, Thomas Wayne, at least Batman's dad, basically, he actually kills the perpetrator, or at least his son dies, and his son doesn't become Batman, or at least his wife doesn't die, or something like that. I think it's like his son die, then we get to see the
Martha
dad
becomes
actually
the
become
Joker.
Batman, which would have been epic to see, and especially in Flashpoint too. That would have been, oh man, especially live action. That would have been really interesting to see. And I think even only with Flashpoint, that would have reset the DCU. Then a whole bunch of directors and stuff they could have done like kind of like a not like a reboot, but it would have different actresses and different stuff like that. So I seen, man, people even at first didn't know, and I was like, oh, I don't know why they're doing Batman, but hearing about it, it's like, dude, this was an Easter egg, and what could have been? I mean, it still could be. Who knows? We'll see, but that's interesting. And this scene is really kind of important because also when it leads to also sort of like the end of the movie, at least like the third act, when you get to see Batman vs Superman. I don't mean spoil it, but just saying like Martha. And one thing which is even kind of good too, what Zack Snyder does is that I think with the other film you would have seen the kid's reaction, but there is a reason why he didn't show the kid's reaction because I'm pretty sure in the back you saw him. I don't know what his reaction would have been, but you would have seen the kid being like the helpless guy. He's basically like a helpless kid who's basically like he's like the helpless kid basically. That's what I'm just trying to say. So. In a way, that kind of looks like the bat symbol. Kind sounds crazy, but for me, I thought this scene maybe we would have potentially maybe seen like Aquaman as a. I thought we would have maybe seen him as a peer, but this scene is still is good. That's because of the water and stuff like that. So.
Hey, you mentioned anything? I was not on my computer.
Yeah, I was saying. I was like, with the scene when they got the kryptonite, I was like, I thought maybe Aquaman would have appeared in that scene, but I guess that was just like I can't like that ocean looks beautiful, but I thought Aquaman would have appeared, but after seeing this, I know he doesn't.
Okay, be right back.
Doctor, you want me to pause the movie or anything, or are you good? You want me to pause the movie, or we're good? Or keep playing it? Dude. Oh yeah, do you want me to pause the movie or anything, or are you good?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Hey, what up, Cal? What up, Cal Daily?
What's up? What's up? Yeah, I sent you the link, so if you want to join on the live. So currently watching Batman vs Superman Ultimate Edition.
Welcome, Cal.
What's up, man? I said I stopped through for a minute. How
Yo,
you guys
Cal,
doing?
what's up?
Hey, Ian. How are you?
I'm good. What about you?
Oh, man, I can't call it. I'm all right. I can't complain.
That's good to hear, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, man, what time is it where you're at?
For me, it's 8:50.
It's 7:50 here.
Yeah, 7:50 here for me too.
Yeah.
Well, we're 8:50 down
For
here.
me, it's like the next
So y'all in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's almost 9 o'clock.
Yep. So, what y'all watching? Batman v Superman?
Yep.
Right.
How long y'all been watching it? 28 minutes?
Yeah, 22 minutes.
Is this a first time watch for you, Henry?
I've seen it before, but I haven't watched it in a while.
You should have did this before you did Justice Snyder Cut, dude.
I know, but let me tell you this, that I had to watch it on the anniversary. Like I should have done it like Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, then as Zack Snyder Justice League, but
Right.
it was the anniversary, and I had to celebrate. I couldn't watch Man of Steel without watching Zack Snyder's Justice League. It wouldn't feel right. So this scene right here kind of gives me like a horror vibes in a way, but it's still really good though. So
Y'all ain't got no love for Wonder Woman? Y'all ain't gonna watch Wonder Woman?
I mean, is it really connected? So, and I'm just doing like the trilogy because it's Zack Snyder's film. So, like Aquaman in a way it's connected, but it doesn't connect with the whole piece in a way. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's
It's
true. But Wonder Woman would be nice.
Yeah.
It's for sure connected, but it's not a viable piece to the story where you have to watch it. It's not essential.
Yeah, that's what I kind of mean like that. So.
Yeah, and another thing is, didn't Zack Snyder help create the story for the first one?
Yeah.
He did. In my opinion, it's the reason why it's good because he ghost directed it. That's just my opinion, though. But it's a good movie though overall. I'm not a fan of it.
I love the first Wonder Woman, man. Can't get me to say
good.
bad about it. I like it a lot.
The acting and everything, yeah, it's good.
only movies I really don't like from this new DC is the Suicide Squad 2. I ain't feeling that, and I don't care for the
Hey,
first
bro,
one too.
I'm telling you this. We're talking about the second Suicide Squad.
I don't like it.
Let me tell you, but at least the haircut will be much better. Second one is funny, but it really isn't that good if you watch it again. It really isn't that good. I tried doing it. Yeah, it's not that good. But the first time as I watched with a group of people, it's funny. But back to it is that at least the haircut, the Suicide Squad. Trust me, Jeff Johns, what he did whenever they're filming it, they have all the scenes. Even David Ayer confirmed it. He said that this movie, his vision was completely different, but because Deadpool came out, that they switched it up and did a whole bunch of reshoots and they tried making like Deadpool, and that's why when you see the movie, it is. I think the cast is perfect, and I think that's why it made so much money. But like as quality, yeah, it's a bad movie. If I rewatch it, I can't. When the haircut comes out, I might watch that thing like 10 times, and I'll probably do a watch along for that. So
That would be a good plan.
I even like Aquaman. Like, I know a lot of people wasn't too thrilled with that, but
I like Aquaman. Aquaman's a really good movie. I like it.
Aquaman
I'll say
is
8 out of 10.
decent.
I kind of get some of the story, but I like it. I enjoy it for what it is.
And what's the other one? Shazam. I really like Shazam.
And Shazam, hey, I'm down to do that for a watch long, maybe.
I always love watching Shazam.
And maybe we should wait till Black Adam come out for Shazam. Maybe.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
I think Black Adam will be a dark movie.
Yeah, especially how it's only 2 months beside each other. Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, man.
I was going to say, Kala, have you seen like the new clips of the haircut, kind of?
The who?
Like there, so basically, it's actually so the haircut. The reason why I'm calling it the haircut is because the one that was released in theaters, that was not David Ayer's vision. That was Wayne Bros. That was
you talking about Suicide Squad? No, I haven't seen any. You mean like just the extended version? Is that what you're talking about? Have I seen that?
No, I'm talking about no. There's new clips that's on Twitter. It is like basically, I'm gonna spoil a little bit for you. So what happened is that actually with like Harley, instead of it being with Joker, she actually hooks up a Deadshot, and it's a lot more darker and grittier, and it happens after the events of when Steppenwolf is dead, or at least I think it's in between there, but I know it's in that for sure, and it's a much better. And what's crazy is that they filmed everything too, so even if they were to do it, it won't be they won't need to invest. All they need to do is just edit and maybe do a few more things, and that's it. So, but yeah,
I think we're going to get it. I think we're going to get the haircut one day. I want to see it. They say because there's a bunch of Joker footage just like they say is on the floor, like it's just a bunch of it shot.
It is. If you go on Twitter, dude, it's so different the way it is. There's even one shoot where Will Smith is like checking out, like not checking out, but he's like, "Damn, that's my girl" or something like that to Harley Quinn. So even if you look at it, yeah, it's really good. So yeah, if you look on Twitter, it's on there. I saw some of the clips like they released, at least kind of leaked or whatever. It doesn't have any audio, but it's good.
I really like Birds of Prey too.
See, maybe if I rewatch it, I'll give it a try. I just didn't like it because in a way it was confusing because it was like it's Birds of Prey and something, but whenever it happens in a movie, they don't come until like halfway, and I'm like, this is what the movie's about. But maybe if I look at it different, like as a popcorn type of movie, I might enjoy it. So, yeah, I think they dropped an Easter egg for at least the scene in Batman. I think that was for how Joker beat the heck out of Dick Grayson. So I think that's what it was, but I'm telling you. And even one thing like I heard some criticism on Twitter, like, oh, it doesn't go through stuff. I'm like, imagine what he went through with Joker beating the crap out of his adopted son, which is, man, that must be. That I'm telling you, if when Ben Affleck gets his old solo movie, that's when we'll see like, yo, he actually. I mean, depending on when we see it, if they do release it, we'll see Ben Affleck go through some stuff and actually go like, it'll be like a mental health type of thing, if that makes sense. Like he does go through some stuff, especially being 20 years. Oh no, he's 20 years. No, he goes through some stuff. He lost his adopted child, and he couldn't like the Joker. And especially imagine seeing a man that killed his child, yet you still see him. That's why at the end of Zack Snyder's Justice League, when you see that, he's like, you feel that tension when you see it. But back to it.
What you think, Ian? What you think about these movies?
Oh yeah, even you see that scene right there. He's actually studying
What's up?
Studying his combat, so whenever eventually they fight, they study. Not bad to cut you off, but just saying, I noticed that. That's a good detail.
I said, what did you think about the movies we were mentioning, like Aquaman and Shazam and Wonder Woman? What you think about all those movies?
They're good.
I think my only issue with Aquaman is some of the pacing.
What do you think? It's slow?
There are some scenes in my opinion that they could have left out. I just don't think they had nothing to do with any of the storytelling in that movie.
Mm. I didn't feel that way. Oh man, I love Black Manta in that movie. Sheesh.
The Black Panther is a really good movie.
I like the Black Manta stuff.
It's just the CGI is horrible in there. And this one. Oh man.
What, Aquaman?
Oh my bad. I thought you guys were talking about Black Panther. Yeah. You see, let me tell you. I feel. No. I thought you guys were talking about Black Panther. That's what I heard. But you guys.
No, we said Black Manta on Aquaman.
Oh, Black Manta. Oh my bad. Let me tell you, well, Aquaman, I get what you're saying. There could be a few scenes that cut out, but that's the thing that makes it kind of like an origin story, and that thing that makes it. Because I know there's a scene that's kind of a little bit cringy. I still think it fits with the story, but it's kind of hard to watch. Is when he's like, "Oh," so he's like, "They killed my father, they killed my mother." Then that, but at the same time, when Aquaman in the comics, even how you might know, is that it's like it's taken as a joke. No offense, I'm not trying to racist or anything like that, nothing like that. But in the comics, it's like a white boy with blue eyes. Like people like hate on him. It's like doing that live action was really tricky, and also I had so much pressure on it, and they just wanted to make it good and just decent first. Then the next one we're gonna see that one, I can't wait to see that. I know it's coming out in I think March 2023. Yeah, that one's gonna be epic. So, but the point is, like, that's where they kind of did it, which I understand it, and I still think it's a good movie. And I think CGI and everything, you watching someone behind the scenes, I was like, yeah, this movie it's good, and James Wan did a great job on it. So.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, and I don't really like water-based movies, like movies that are surrounded by water. I really don't like stuff like that, but I enjoyed it a lot. But yeah, guys, man, I just want to stop in and say, hey, man, I gotta get up out of here. My phone's about to die.
No, you go. Hey,
All
man,
right.
We appreciate you stopping by.
Stopping by.
Hey,
Peace out.
Now,
All right, D. All right, Henry. All right, Ian.
See you,
all
bye.
right. See ya. All right, it's just the three of us now.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, Ian, I don't want to be mean, but whenever we do a watch along, typically how it goes is that we have the movie in the background with our headphones and audio playing in the like enough where we can hear it, because if YouTube won't take it down and we'll copyright it. So that's what we kind of have. Then we started. Then we just say what we like, what we don't like just kind of just the general thoughts of just our movie. If there's like a scene that sticks out, then that's what we kind of do. No, so
Okay.
even if it's
Well, I'll usually let you guys watch the movie anyway.
No, yeah, I'm just gonna let you know. That's all, because there's this movie, man, it's amazing. Especially also even some drops on Easter eggs or whatever. I don't mind doing that. So
All right. Gotcha.
I mentioned what's your thoughts on the guy who plays Lex Luthor? I think Jesse something. What are your
Jesse
thoughts on him?
Eisenberg.
Yeah,
I
what
think
are your thoughts
he's-
of him on him playing Lex Luthor? I know it's super early in the movie, but I see a lot of people that hate on it. But I think, man, he does a good job, and also because we're used to seeing him in a comedian role, that when he takes up like like a evil kind of role, but it's like, bro, you're the comedian guy. I can't take you serious, but at the same time, he's an actor. Actor just does a whole bunch of different stuff. That's why they call him an actor. So, but go ahead. What are your thoughts?
I think he's good, and I do agree. A lot of people give him too much crap. His portrayal is more of a mastermind.
Yeah.
He
And he does a good job with it. I know at first if you didn't like it, but at the same time, he gets more of a mastermind.
I never had problems with his portrayal, even when I first saw the movie in theaters. I didn't expect like something everyone's familiar with at all.
Yeah.
Just give him his material and let's see how he pulls it off.
Yeah. And especially also because this is the way with Zack Snyder, at least with this movie, it's more kind of comic book accurate, and it's more feels more comic book. It feels like more of like a comic book movie, and especially people like, oh, what about his motives? You don't understand him. I'm like, what? There's a scene that's going to eventually come up between him and Superman. He explains why he the way that he is, and I just people just they just tripping about it, and I hope eventually we get to see him again with eventually with him being in the green suit. I'd love to see him in the green suit. Holy smack, that would be epic. But who knows?
I think in Zack Snyder's Justice League 2, I think we could have gotten that.
Yeah, like even I think I even heard there was gonna be like an evil team up, which would have been epic to see. Even if they don't do good, still seeing that live action, that would have been epic to see. In a way, you see him doing that tape, the scene that we're on. Honestly, I thought that might have been Riddler for a minute. I thought he might have became like the Riddler or something like that. I'm gonna tell you what I heard. Maybe it's too soon, but also I think I saw something on Twitter or something like that. That the Riddler was actually gonna come in Zack Snyder's Justice League to solve on the anti-life equation, which I know it's off subject. I never watched a different movie, but I saw that on Twitter yesterday how that the Riddler was actually gonna come in. What the heck? Oh, yeah, we're good. But yeah, how he was actually gonna come in and solve the anti-life equation, but people was like, how? Because that's the biggest riddle to him, and he would have done that potentially help, which would have been epic to see Riddler kind of teaming up to find the anti-life equation to figure it out. So that would have been great. Maybe it's just me. I'm positive, but if you look at the T right now, where they want Superman, when you actually look at it, there's actually three. There's actually three cities: Los Angeles, I'm saying it wrong, Metropolis, and London. Maybe that's an Easter egg. I don't know, but that maybe sounds like a potential something could lead up. So.
And they did film here in Chicago. I think that's usually where they film Gotham. They use for Gotham all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's Chicago.
Yeah, they actually shot some scenes in the Batman.
I actually saw some behind the scenes footage when Superman's catching Lois after her fall off that building because of Lex.
Oh, nice.
I saw that shot. That.
Oh, nice.
I saw it on Facebook.
Nice. I mean, I just noticed that detail. And I'm like, maybe could that be maybe that's where potentially Jon Stewart, or maybe that's where other like could be Easter egg, but who knows? So that's actually an underrated scene in my opinion, because when you actually see that scene when Batman talks to him, there's actually him he knows the other opponent's weakness, and that's when you see him does that. He basically like when he's like you see him whisper in his ear. That's basically him telling him how to beat the guy, which is so Batman. So, which is great. Shows you how good Batman is.
I always thought that destroyed building was the Wayne Manor.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't know what that was. That's why, at least until you said it, I thought maybe that was like his office or something. Even with that scene, I'm assuming it seems like what I heard was that basically that like Lex Luthor basically killed his dad, basically like poisoned him.
There's an unknown woman laying next to him.
Yeah. I'm be right back. Yep, this was the Easter egg what I was talking about earlier. Is that how that's actually where Joker beats Dick Grayson within an inch of his life, and that's the Easter egg where, or basically even what happens in Zack Snyder's Justice League, where you see that scene between him and Joker. That's the scene where you see Joker beats the living crap out of his adopted son, where he felt like he had a son, but how Joker brutally killed him. And that's why when you see Joker with the gold teeth, that's actually because Batman went, he beat the heck out of him, all his teeth was gone, basically like messed up, and that's why he got metal teeth instead, which was crazy, which is surprising that we never got that, but that's an Easter egg for sure, though. The only thing I don't kind of like about it is I wish it was Jason, no, not Jason Kidd,
Jason Todd.
Yeah, Jason Todd. Because if it wasn't Dick Grayson, we could have potentially got a Nightwing movie. Because everyone likes Nightwing's movie. But at the same time, I kind of get it though because it's because because doing Dick Grayson, he felt more emotion. Because if anyone can kind of take up the mantle of Batman, I would say Dick Grayson did. Red Hood is awesome, but Nightwing is probably like the closest thing to Batman. Like he's Batman basically, but in his own way, in different colors and stuff like that. So, and in my opinion, I heard some people saying that he's better than Batman, which is true in a way. But at the same time, I think that makes Batman is him. So everyone is just different flavor. So yeah. And you see, that's the conflict right there. So a little bit of it, but and you kind of see it was like Batman. What is he doing is right, and that's where the conflict kind of comes with Superman. So. Show love for them. But Batman hears that.
This is a great shot. Oh, Superman's rescuing that girl from that burning building.
Yeah, I haven't got there yet. I know Batman currently. Ben Affleck's currently pulling out the thing, but she found out that's not him, and it's basically Wonder Woman. Yeah, yeah, but it is a good shot. And that kind of shows you that's who Batman is. Like literally, he was chasing after kind of Bruce Wayne to see, but yeah, you saw he stopped what he was doing to go save the people. What does that tell you? So, a good character development. So. And now you see Superman's going after the people, go to save them. I can't even lie. That character development is actually good because it's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off whenever the time comes, which is great. Oh yeah, I'm seeing right now. Seeing that iconic how he's pulling down the soldier, how he got the girl. Amazing. And I even tell you this. I know people are gonna hate on the scene a little bit, but I think that scene that makes it so special. You gotta realize that people there were like, there's a national holiday for Mexico, which is I think that was like not Cinco de Mayo, something else. But even they said it on the news is that they're having a holiday, and yet it's a burning building, and yet he came and saved them. That day could have been so much worse. It could have been so sad. But yeah, he came and he saved them. That's what looking at him like, wow, you just saved the day for me, but also at the same time, you also kind of in a way saved the holiday. That's when he sees. That's who he is. So. Oh, okay, I think I know that guy. I think that guy might be a comedian. I follow him on Instagram. He be doing some like funny jokes and stuff like that. I think that's him. If it's him, yeah, he's a comedian. It's so funny. He definitely has some funny jokes. Three.
So, can you hear me?
Yeah, you see that guy right there? It's actually CT Fletcher. I think he's like a fitness guru, and he's like such a swole, like strong guy. Homeboy does, I think, like 50 reps, which is it's crazy. But him, dude, he's super big and super strong. And I think it goes crazy. I think he does like 3 sets of 50 or something, but it still kind of sets up the narrative, which is good character development. So. Maybe I'm tripping, but if you look at her earrings right now, you can actually tell. I think it actually shows like a W kind of.
Did you say earrings?
Yeah, the earrings.
Oh, I never.
I
never paid attention to her earrings.
No, what scene are you on right now? Just so I kind of know, because I think I fast forward a little bit.
Right to the right of the nightmare sequence.
Whenever, yep, that's why I'm kind of behind you a little bit. Yeah, right now he's doing the encryption. Okay. Got you off this for a little bit. No, I want to see this. This one is legendary. Yeah, those actually Superman soldiers when you think about it. Because I didn't even notice that the first time I was watching it. Now I'm starting to see this. You see the side? That's actually the Superman logo.
Yeah, they are, and it really tells me that Zack Snyder was taking things from Injustice.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what it might build into. Because looking at it now, this is I heard at least online or whatever that actually that Ben Affleck when this scene happens is actually goes to a different timeline. So when he messes up in one, that's when that's when the Flash like does another. So well, I think you're right though, because Zack Snyder he does go off the comics, and I think that might have been like the Injustice, which would have been epic to see. So yeah, seeing that now in a way, that's kind of like misleading in a way because when they said free him, I guess maybe seeing it now, especially what we know now, I guess maybe that tells you like that he's in a different universe when that happens because saying free him because Superman is kind of evil. He's not good like with the team ups. I guess that kind of leans into the narrative, but also I'm not complaining to it. It's just it makes the story good, and that's where we kind of see this epic battle between Batman, excuse me, versus Superman. So. In a way, that's giving me like the vibes of I think Arkham Knight, which is really good. That picture, that's legit straight up out of Arkham Knight. It's good.
Are you on the scene of the Batmobile chase?
Yes, this chase is about to go crazy. Yeah, right now it's starting. Right now is where they're opening the gate. So, are you on the same part, or are you a little bit more ahead?
I think I'm on the same part as you.
Yeah, the Batmobile.
Oh, you know something? You can actually play that Batmobile and wear the Batman v Superman Batman suit in the Arkham Knight game.
Oh,
I enjoy
nice,
too. I enjoy doing that.
nice. I gotta change it then. And you see, that's a good scene too. That shows like an experience Batman. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that's when I do it. So nice. And I think it looks just like the one out of Arkham Knight, which is still good. think Homeboy is wearing Crocs. Yeah, let's see where Crocs been getting so popular.
I like that line. People hate what they don't understand.
Yeah, especially also the script by Lois saying she's like, if you think he's a murderer, then throw it away, and that puts him like legit on the spot, which he knows probably not, which he knows that he's not. So see, this is all building into something which is gonna pay off, and we'll see. And see with that, that's actually kind of true. People see you, they see if you do one thing bad, which is on the last movie. He actually saved a lot of people, and they don't give him credit for that because now he did one bad thing. Now they're judging him, and now which is a modern day, which is facts, which is actually true.
Mm-hmm.
That's how society works. Especially even if you think about it too, it's actually like a celebrity too. That's how they judge kind of celebrities. Oh, they do one thing bad, automatically bad. So, but really, he did more good than bad. So. So he's looking at her before. Now he looks away. See?
You're at the scene where he's walking inside the courtroom, Superman.
Say it again.
You're at the scene where Superman is walking inside the courtroom.
Kind of, yeah. He just got down, so now he's walking. He's currently in the courtroom. So. She realized.
Boom. You let your family die.
Yeah, bad timing. But even with her looking at the tea, that's when she realized that she basically drank the poison that Lex Luthor gave to her husband, or at least Lex Luthor's dad. Oh, small. Holes. You see that with even Superman. Superman realized that he failed, and he felt so bad, like with what happened, because he felt that he could have not prevented, but man, it's man.
you like to spend? Very well. Let's begin. The Kryptonian archive contains knowledge from 100,000 different worlds.
Hey, great Easter eggs. I understand you kind of hate for low key because sure it might not be like Marvel where they appear, but it's still pretty good for what they do. They give us something different by building up something, which is great in my opinion. Okay, right now we see Wonder Woman. Right.
I think at some point, Zack Snyder almost directed the first Wonder Woman.
That was that. Isn't that like the same exact picture at the end of Wonder Woman? Or at least the first one?
Yep.
Exactly. And you see, alright, good. You see, that's the Easter egg for it. And you see, perfect setup too. Because even when they explain Wonder Woman, it's so good and that makes sense. So, I'm not saying it's connected. It kind of is, but it also isn't in a way connected. But he sets up the story for them, which is great. So.
Very well. Preparing crystals to commence metamorphosis.
Hey, you know there's a Riddler Easter egg in this?
For real? Where?
Yeah.
Or
You look closely on when we see Batman in his armor suit when he's about to stuff that spear.
Yeah.
You can actually look to the left and you see some question marks.
oh, interesting. Okay, I haven't got to that part yet. Now I'm on Superman's mom running. Yeah, she just got her job. Now they kidnap her, kind of.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You look
No.
closely, you will see a question mark.
Oh yeah, I see it. The question mark. Interesting. Yeah, so I guess that theory might be correct then, because I heard a theory that at least in Zack Snyder Justice League 2 is that to find the anti-life equation is that the Riddler would come and actually help them to figure out the anti-life equation, and it said, excuse me, but it said that the Riddler is helping them because it's going to be his last big riddle or something like that, or it's either because it's like the biggest riddle you ever had to do or something like that. Which I was like, oh, interesting. So the Riddler does exist in this universe. They just haven't showed it because they only given us 3 movies. So that definitely shows that if they make, and I think they will, and Justice League 2, or at least Injustice 2, I think it's going to be really interesting. We're going to see a lot more heroes intervene. We're probably going to see Riddler, Deathstroke, and a lot more. So, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's interesting.
The scene I was talking about earlier, where Superman catches Lois, that was shot here in Chicago. That is still one of the greatest shots I've ever seen.
Yeah, it really is. I have to kind of move. I'm some technical difficulties with that. I'm probably going to be behind a little bit, but. Which part are you on? Because I think I'm going to fast forward a little bit.
When Lex Luthor gets on his helicopter after he talks to Superman.
Gotcha. Is he on the helicopter?
Yes.
All right. That's right there. No. Damn. Oh, I need to. Damn. And by accident, I pressed skip, so I might be a little behind, but well.
I'm in the scene now where Wonder Woman is in her hotel room.
Gotcha. I'm gonna fast forward a bit. Are you on Superman and Lois talking now?
No, I'm still in Wonder Woman scene where she's in her room, hotel room, and she's on the laptop. Gonna go through the message. Wonder Woman's looking at that same photo.
Say it again. So which one are you on? Are you Clark and
No. Diana, Wonder Woman, she's on the computer. She's looking at her photo.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm still kind of in the hotel where she's watching the news. So. What part are you on? Just so I can kind of catch up a little bit.
The video of Aquaman.
Gotcha. Right. Fast forward.
And now cyborgs.
Gotcha. Yep, I'm ready.
I'm getting to the scene where Batman and Superman are about to face off.
Yeah. Well, now I'm at the part, but yep, we're about to where we see Batman looking at yeah, literally where Superman's high and Batman's right here on the ground.
Right.
So, yeah.
I understand.
Push. Just pick them up like light work.
Hey, down. I wanted it. You're dead already.
Me and lying. You just got him like light work. Literally, throw him for a building and everything. See, that's the combat, the one that I said earlier. He actually studied it whenever he went against General Zod and Men of Steel. He studied his combos, and that's why he was good at countering it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good character development. And also, I kind of showed you how smart kind of Batman is studying Superman's move. So. Went straight to the ground.
Looking at like it was a joke.
Oh, no, I was just laughing because he was punching him. Then it was just like he goes boom, boom, punch him. Then he's like, oh, damn, he's back. Oh, that was a little funny. What just happened? Oh, she kind of like punches him on the way down. Oh. She's such a powerful scene, which people kind of hate on it, but that's when Batman realized that he is the not homeless kid, but he's the helpless kid. And that's when he said Martha. He realized now what he's doing. He's basically like the man who shot his parents, basically, which is that scene you get to see that look that what he's doing. He's basically like the guy, the thug or whatever, whoever is killing him, and that's such a good scene. People hate on it, but I'm like, this scene is so good because this is when you see Batman realizing his mistakes, realizing that look, that's the whole time what I was doing. I was being like that bad guy. But in reality, Superman right now, not really, but Superman is basically like him right now, where he's helpless. Someone has the kind of power over him, and that's what you see with Batman. He realizes everything, and this is such a good character development because then you see instead of him being like all vengeance and everything like that, now you see him trying to save the day, which is amazing and such an important scene.
Very
Job can't
powerful
people
scene.
understand. It really is because when he says Martha, he's like, well, in a way, it's kind of like PTSD, and seeing him doing that, so it's good. I just want to kind of. I know people don't understand it, but I'm like, that scene is so important in the movie. People don't realize. Okay.
Everybody says the warehouse sequence is one of the
It is
Batman
probably the
best Batman action sequences, and
it's probably
everyone
the
really
best out
wants
of
to
all time in my opinion. It is.
everyone wants to see more like that again. And we really to
Well,
this day haven't gotten anything like that.
yeah, and especially how realistic it is. How he does the combat, the block. It's actually like that's legit. Actually using martial arts. This isn't just like it's blocking because I want to know. It's actually legit. That's actually like called in martial arts. You block here. Someone throws a punch. You block right here. Easy. Not easy, but actually legit like a martial arts. It shows you how Ben Affleck has the experience, which is great. I think we will because if we want to get the Ben Affleck solo movie, especially in Reading Death, or you gotta realize that show is a martial artist. He has instance that's so fast. So he's throwing combinations nonstop. So even if Ben would have thrown two, would have just dodged. And it's like you're talking about some of the best combat scenes ever, and it would have been more like this. And especially with Joe Manganiello being a horror, could you imagine? Like you seen the fight scene right between Batman Origins, right?
Hmm?
The video game. That
Yeah.
thing is legendary. Just like that, but even much better in live action. Sorry, I'm gonna watch this real quick. This fight scene is legendary. Holy! Can you hear the audio? Or you good? At least the movie.
Yeah.
Sled dodge. Oh. They actually did throw a crate. This isn't CGI. And also, you see with the blood coming out, that's actually legit. Like I saw someone breaking it down, like for real. If when you actually throw the wall, there's like a certain vein and stuff like that. But you see how realistic that is. Boom, boom, headbutt. Cut.
Wow.
Oh. I think, bro, that is the best action fight scene ever, especially for Batman. Holy shit! And especially the stunt that we actually did, like through a crate. The person was in there, but it's like he actually like went, jumped, pressed it. That's like that shit is iconic too. That busting through the wall. Holy shit! And shout out to Ben Affleck Stunt Devil. And shout out even to the Stark Tornado and everything. They did this job. Amazing. This warehouse scene. Boom, punching the. Oh man, that's amazing. Holy Shazam! I'm trying to, cause that's all I want to say Shazam. I'm trying to say the word, the S word, but not really. Damn, that fight scene was amazing. And what's crazy about this? You think this movie is over now? Yeah, they're good. But what Lex Luthor posed, it's not even done. In my opinion, it's just the beginning, which is holy damn. No. Okay, yeah, hit the pause button. Oh, no, the rewind button. Man, that's the best live action Batman fight scene ever. Well, it's boom, boom, and then one thing even I like a lot, he actually pulls the cape and actually gets stabs too. Like you never seen that before. But now you can kind of tell it's more standard because when he pulls it, boom, 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 boom. But it's still amazing for what it is, and it still goes hard to this day. Still the best live action Batman fight scene ever. What do you think of the Doomsday the design?
It's a doomsday. It's doomsday turned into Zod turned Lex Luthor. No. Lex Luthor turned the corpse of Zod into Doomsday.
Yeah. So when you think about it, it's actually like General Zod and Lex Luthor combined. So
right. This Doomsday creation is essentially Zod.
Yeah.
Huh?
No. I said you're good. You're good. I was saying I think some people that hit on design, but I think it's comic book accurate. I kind of even at first I did too, but I'm like, this is comic book accurate. This is how it is in the comics, and it fits well. And especially when you look at it, how big the size is, it actually goes pretty good. Because like in a way, Superman is so strong, but he's like when you think about it, Doomsday is like bigger, stronger, and like what eventually we're gonna see in the movie. But it's like he's like at least like 10 times the size. So I know people hit on it, but man. Doomsday in this is epic in my opinion. It's really good. Now, I don't mean the negative, but just saying. Because I'm in the beginning too, which is crazy.
And I heard that this is not the real Doomsday.
For real?
I think Zack Snyder himself stated that the real Doomsday is still out there.
What? I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. So if the real Doomsday is out there, that must be really interesting then. I mean, but it kind of makes sense though, because it was kind of like General Zod, but maybe they just said Doomsday because like literally comes in and who's like, this is made to destroy you, Doomsday. Damn, that's crazy, but hey, he did do a good job with it. I can't lie. Have you even seen how it builds up slowly with the character? Do you consider this to be the third act?
Yeah, third act.
Because I'll say this is like totally the ending, but man, like I know it's 2 hours, man, but I'm telling you, it's strong development, strong character development. But man, this when it gets to the third act, it does not miss good. Right now I'm glued to my TV. I don't want to leave at all. Doomsday like this, I'm really more powerful, even potentially than all of them. Holy smoke! I'm gonna spoil a little bit of it. But even you see, even this now is that Doomsday is not even at his full power yet. He's only like still like the beginning, and yet you see him doing more. Like that scene right now where he goes all around. Holy. And you see, that's the good thing about Superman, which is good character development, is that you remember in the first right, Man of Steel, he fights General Zod on Earth, but now he's taking it because he learned from that. Now he's taking him straight to space, where there'll be no casualties, which is great character development for anyone that doesn't know. Just saying, it's good.
Right, he does take him out of space. Learn from that mistake.
To make sure there's no casualties, because if it was on Earth or even more down, it would actually cause a lot of damage. So if you look, that tells you Superman learned from his mistake. That's character development right there. Took him all the way in space to make sure nothing bad will happen to the people, and yet only good character development. Cool. So you learn from his experience.
And he makes sure that that missile hit Doomsday.
Yeah, even look, I mean, he didn't have to. He could have just ran away and be like, no, we're good. But look, he stole home and risking his life even more with a nuke to hit him. Shows you more of Superman. People don't like the eyes and stuff like that, but I mean, what do you expect when you can get nuke? You have so much radiation on top on him. Literally got hit with nuke. You expect him to look the same in the opera? he saw literally ripped through his skin. That only made him kind of stronger. But the point is that you saw like what he did to him. It only made him like so much of radiation. The point of the long story short is that he got hit with a nuke. What you expect him to be fine? No, he ripped off all those skin and become stronger. It's crazy. But I do like the design though. I think it looks all good.
I'm like, okay, here it comes. Here it comes.
Yep.
Shit. I remember it well. When I saw this in theaters, everyone there clapped when Wonder Woman showed up for the battle. It was awesome.
Yeah, because I can't let it go. That is probably one of the hardest intros ever out of all time. Like making that appearance, like yo, that is badass. The way she does it too, so unexpected. You would think, oh, Ben's about to die. He's saved. Like damn, that must have been a really good theater experience. Probably one of the best, hardest intros ever for a superhero.
She was you. No, she was you.
And that kind of makes sense why she's the leader, because Batman has never dealt anything with that. Sure, he might have dealt with General Zod, but this is something different. So one woman has more experience with it, and especially also when she was talking, you could tell that she has more confidence with it. So Talk about from a comic book to life. Such a great scene.
This is a really powerful sacrifice.
Oh no, it really is. Especially you did not expect it at all. You would think that they win and everything, but the way what Zack Snyder did, holy shit, it is. It's amazing. Literally, while he's gonna die, and he's still doing it. He's still sacrificing everything. The boy's pushing in, doing more damage. Could have easily got out. Instead, he said, "No, I wanna." Honestly, I could see how people are upset about this. How much even that kind of was tuned a little bit, but after when you see Zack Snyder's Justice League, you realize the effect that Superman had whenever he died. This is just to kind of finish up the story. That's why for me, after seeing this, I'm not gonna question Zack Snyder's movie ever again, and especially if he's playing like a universe. Yeah, I'm not doing that again because he sure may not like it at first, but it will explain things later on. Like even Army of that, I'm not a fan of it personally because I feel like it's I have my opinion about it, but I know that he's building his universe. 'Cause I know them to make an anime one, which explains where the zombies come from, and also where and also that Netflix showed her sequel. So it's like, hey, just I won't be mean or anything, but don't question him, man, because he knows what he's doing. You may not see it at first, but he's definitely building something for the bigger picture. Sucks what he went through, but hey, man, dark, bro. You would not expect Superman to do that. Oh my god. But this is also kind of good though, because we do need movies kind of like dark and gritty. So bad timing, but that suit looks fire. Batman's costume, fire.
Superman's casket is black and silver, and you can tell that when it was time to bring back Superman, he was gonna wear the black suit, and we didn't get that in Justice League.
Which was disappointing. The only good thing about Justice League, I like that Aquaman one they give, because back when I saw it, I didn't know who any of these characters was, even Wonder Woman. But whenever I saw Aquaman, I was like, yeah, it looks cool. But seeing the one in Extended Justice League, knowing that he's more comic book accurate, I'll say yeah. But yeah, even with that, even that, it's one of the things that sucked is that why didn't they even show us the scene of walking through the different suits in the Justice League? Why didn't they give us that? Like, seeing that scene is super important because we have Superman where he could easily pick, but he says to wear the black and silver suit. And so, yeah, which is iconic too. But I know Superman fans they love that. So yeah, but you're absolutely right. Honestly, they shouldn't have even. I'm gonna go on the rap. They really shouldn't have even let. They shouldn't have done that to Zack Snyder. That's so messed up. They should have maybe released like a 3 hour and 33 minutes, or even they could even do 3 hours and 20 minutes, especially with depending with the story. I could see them pulling it off, but it would require a lot more time. But that's what they should have done. They should have just stopped it and say, hey, we're gonna do 3 hours and 30 minutes, and so many people won't see it, especially if it's good. Come on. And then even if they need to, just kind of put a break into it because this movie, Zack Snyder Justice League, we should have seen it, and especially the Flash scene, which I'm gonna get left under. That legendary scene was like make your own feature. That thing is amazing. Imagine with the more fans, that would have been epic. But yeah, it still is epic. But man, can we win, Bros did us like that, and especially with the other projects that were coming out. Yeah.
That's a great shot.
Even that scene, I know I'm a little too late, but even when Batman said, I mean, yeah, Batman saying, Bruce Wayne saying that I filmed him in life, I would not film him in death. Like, shows you how much he used to be his enemy, kind of. Now look at him, he's like his, say best friend, but now he's like a hero to him. Such an iconic shot. If you seek this moment, look around you. And he's right about that feeling too. Such an iconic scene. Especially that picture of Batman. It looks amazing.
everything Lex is saying to Batman, he knows about Dark Side.
Think about it, but yeah, he's been there for 20 years, so even he probably has some like allies, not allies, but kind of like that, where it's like they're not, there's the enemy, but also not, and also they do favors for him, he does favors for them. Man, see, the only thing maybe I can have, maybe eventually I'll insert, was like, how did even Lex Luthor find out about his identity? How did Lex Luthor know Bruce Wayne? How did he know Batman's Bruce Wayne? That's my only kind of knock on it, but who knows? Nah. I think I'm trying to see if there's post-credit scene, which I don't think there is, but who knows? The amount of Easter eggs dropped in this is ridiculous, like in a good way. But damn, they did do a good job with this movie. I think it's one of the best comic book movies out of all time, especially with the first time. When I first watched it, I love how Batman was like kind of like a villain, but at the same time, I still think he does a good job. And I show you, Batman is no joke because he can cause some damage if he really wants to. If it wasn't like running with the people, man, that's crazy. This movie is probably one of the best comic book movies. They should have released like the 3-hour edition, because I think I even heard that the 2-hour edition on Superman only had like 94 lines or something. He didn't have much dialogue, which whenever you guys saw like Wonder Woman and stuff like that in the theaters, like it didn't, the build up to it wasn't as good. So when you went to theater, you're like, oh, everything's starting to make sense now. Oh man, it's amazing. Holy snap! Damn. Wait, but let me ask you, so what was the point of them having that thing that flies off again, and Batman's like the casket? Like, what was the point of that? Like, is that, like, I don't understand that part kind of.
I like to think it was a little tease that we're going to see Superman return. Are you talking about the little dirt that flies up on Superman's on his grave?
Yeah. Okay. No, I was kind of confused. I was like, is he gonna return, or is it just gonna be like something potentially worse is coming, or is there gonna be another potentially Superman, or something with the ground is happening? Because even
Like he wasn't truly dead.
Oh. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, but it was still amazing. Damn. Especially the build up to Wonder Woman 2. I can't lie, that is some of the best ever. So at least in comic books, let's see. Man, that movie is so good. I was kind of confused why they did Batman vs Superman, but see what Zack Snyder was building up to. I thought honestly that was Man of Steel 2 for a while, and I was like, oh, this is actually different. So really good. Damn. And especially that warehouse scene, man, that was legendary. Oh my god. Yeah, I think it was pretty good. I think it's one of the best comic book movies at all time. Rewatching it, it's definitely keeps you entertained. It's kind of slow for the first two acts, but when it picks up, and it kind of shows you the payoff for the character development, because which we see in many movies, where it's like, yeah, here's the scene, they do a little bit, then they just go straight into the action, and when you watch, you're like, why did they do that? Like you didn't understand it, but when you see the character development and everything too, you're like, yo, this is epic. This makes sense, and oh man, that was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's amazing. That one horse fight scene, especially pulling the cape too, man, it's crazy. Man. Yeah, what would be your rating for this?
It's an A plus in my book.
True. Mine would probably be like a 10, or even I would say I don't do number letters, but I would say like this is probably like a 9 easily. And if I watch it again, especially going from a critic's point of view, I'd say it's like a 9.5. It is that good. It's a lot of character development, but it does pay off and it does make it good. And this is a quality movie, at least the Ultimate Edition, at least the Ultimate Cut, which is great. Yeah, that third act with Doomsday, that's epic. And especially even with like Lucas said that it's coming and he's saying, hey, that's a hint. Alright. Yeah, I'm done. All I gotta say, gotta go. Real quick. Oh, wait, real quick. Let me say this. Hey, eventually when you want to, do you eventually, when Spider-Man No Way Home comes out, do you want to do like a watch line where we can do, where we watch the first OG Spider-Man kind of?
Yeah.
Alright, bet. Yeah.
Sure.
I think
Absolutely.
for April, am I good?
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. I think we can do that at least once Spider-Man No Way Home comes out. Then eventually, I know it comes out mid-April, I think. Yeah, mid-April. I think for sure we can like do it. Like April, I'm gonna kind of be busy the whole month, but for sure after that, maybe we can plan maybe once a week or something like that, and we could for sure watch it because the Spider-Man movies are good. I don't know about the mid Spider-Man. I want to have a personal feeling to it, but even if you really want to, we can also do an MCU movie. We can start doing where we saw like the phase one, like we can start doing original, like from the OG, where we can do Incredible Hulk, which is in my opinion is the best Marvel movie out of all time. I love that movie so much, but also we can even kind of do like the MCU run. Then whenever eventually when Doctor Strange comes out, eventually when the movies come out, we can kind of continue it and see what we can learn because I think that would be fun. So if you're
Sounds
down,
great.
especially let me tell you this. We're not going to talk too much about even eventually when we see it, and who knows what's going to happen with Doctor Strange, we can even say, is this even the MCU timeline or is this something different? Because the stuff that's going to happen with Doctor Strange, potentially Thor: Love and Thunder, and I think Wakanda Forever, but I think personally that might get delayed, so we'll see. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but are you down for that? 'Cause I'm down to do that where we do like maybe once a week, maybe we can find a time, me and you or whatever, then we can do an MCU movie at least once a week if you're down. Kind of like a watch along stuff like that. I think that would be fun. So
Be cool.
yeah, awesome. Yeah, I think so for sure. We gotta do more watch alongs than it, and I think for sure we can do one on your channel, one on my channel, and like we kind of go like 1 week yours, 1 week mine, and I think that would kind of work that way because I like doing the watch alongs. It's fun and it's good. I know most of them are quiet, but some movies are it's just that good. So
I think that our next watch along should be on your channel since I've done it twice on my channel. So
yeah,
I think it's your turn, your channel.
Yeah, I think the next one might do. I'll think, but I think I want to do the MCU one because that one I'm excited to see for. Then maybe even if once we can even have Blu-ray King, and who knows, maybe we can do it next week. I'll see my schedule, but for sure for both three we can do it. But heads up, if we do it though, we have to watch the first original MCU movies. We have to do the OG one. We got to do Incredible Hulk, okay?
Oh yeah.
All right, just making sure because that movie I love it. And I love how comic book because for me. And they did kind of with Hulk. I understand why and everything like that, but for me, I'm a fan of the Incredible Hulk. I think he's epic.
I really like that
awesome.
Hulk.
So. And that movie is the comic book accurate, and especially as even I gotta say this. Even there's one scene which is, I'm telling you, talk about from a comic book page to a screen. It is literally one scene where it's like for Hulk, at least Ed Norton, he's looking in the mirror. Then that 1 second is like I think half a second. Literally, Hulk is there, and it's like. There's actually I actually saw it. There's that's actually in a comic. Man, that would be amazing. But for sure, I think that's what we can do. So, I'm just kind of promote myself. Then after I'm gonna head up. So all I gotta say, man, for everyone that watched and everyone that tuned in, thank you guys for watching. Real quick, I'm gonna be doing probably more watch-alongs, even potentially with you guys. Want to make sure I got potentially more watch-alongs with him. So for sure, got more content coming soon. Still working on my technical difficulties to see what happened, but I'm for sure we'll be posting. So thank you for letting me join this live, man. It was fun chatting with you and doing this watch-along. It's been fun, man. I appreciate it. And you guys, if you guys haven't, hit the like button, subscribe to him, even follow Ian, follow him on Instagram, TikTok, follow Damien. He's one of the coolest guys that I know. So thank you guys for watching. I apologize for doing the intro for you. Man, it's fun, man. I appreciate this, man. And you guys take care. I gotta go. Bye.
Peace out. All right. So you want Ian, before you go, you want to tell everyone where where they can find you, real quick.
Sure. All right. So you can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on TikTok. So that's the two social media apps that you can follow me on, if you want to. So, and that's all I gotta say.
Well, then, thank you very much for being here once again. If you want to come by on these watch-alongs again, you're welcome. You're always open on these live chats with us.
All right. Sounds good, man.
All right. You have a good night.
You too, Dimension Scott.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, man. Peace.
Peace. Okay, guys. If you enjoyed this live stream, I appreciate it very much. If you're brand new to my channel and don't know what my videos are all about, I love talking about things I'm passionate about. I'll talk about Blu-rays, DVDs, video games, do trailer reactions, making shopping vlog videos. If you into all that type of stuff and you love physical media like me, you're in the right place. So if you enjoyed our commentary on Batman v Superman Ultimate Cut, very appreciate it. Be sure to hit the like button before you leave and subscribe if you're brand new to my channel. Please take care. I will see you all next time. Keep physical media alive.